Hi guys, Tom Swarbrick from LBC. While wrong, I believe, when it comes to the technicalities of what he's about to say, is right about the rising tension taking place between central government and local government on the issue of immigration. Now, this is at a time when Keir Starmer needs the councils on his side when it comes to dealing with issues like housing or social care. And this could create tension going forward. Have a listen.
The local democracy wants action. They want the hotel shut. That hotel has been attracting, obviously, a lot of controversy and criticism and protest. It is harming the local community. But find me a single local council anywhere in the country who would vote to have these hotels in their towns. I can't think that there is a single council, whatever the party actually. What is the government meant to do if a local council says no? Should the government just ignore it? The local residents, the local council demand that this now ends tomorrow. The government says, sorry, no can do, can't do that, don't know where we put them. Because we'd have to move them somewhere, and the somewhere we're going to move them aren't going to want them either. So, sorry. Is that accountable democracy?
Okay, so first of all, the councils can't say no because it's not the council that decides, it's the Home Office. I could be wrong here, but as far as I know, it's the Home Office that decides where the asylum seekers go. The council can't block. They can attempt to. They can raise issues, but at the end of the day, the Home Office will decide. Now, the council can have a vote. They can complain, but there's little they can do. And as I said, this is going to create tension between local government and central government because Keir Starmer may want to do something about housing. And the council may say, well, you need to sort out immigration first. We don't want these hotels, ex-hotels in our area. We don't want asylum seekers in our area. And it's a bit of a disaster for the Labour government. They're trying to move people out of hotels, but more and more people are coming in. Where do you put them? Farage and his lot are talking about building camps, concentrating people in camps. The Tories are nowhere to be seen. And the other parties are saying, look, you need to have a humane policy. So Labour are stuck between a rock and a hard place. They want to close the hotels, but they have a huge number of people in the backlog that the Tories created. There's a massive problem that they inherited. Never mind the £22 billion black hole. The immigration system is completely broken. And they've only been in power for about a year, and they're trying to fix it. They're making some progress. They have deported some people. They have processed more and more claims. But the backlog is huge, and it will take a long time to clear it. And in politics, when you see these rising tensions, this could really hamstrung the Labour government. They need to fix it. But how? They need to move people into some sort of accommodation. Moving them into these ex-hotels is creating a fertile ground for the far right, as we've seen. Farage and his lot are at these protests, or not Farage, but his party have been taking advantage of these protests. And they will say, look, we are the only party that will close them down. We're the only party who will truly get rid of this problem. Once again, the hecklers at the comedy club or the people standing on the side of the football field shouting at the referee and the players. These people are not interested in fixing the problem. They're interested in exploiting the problem. So they want to see this continue. But what can the Labour government do? They have a massive backlog. They have no accommodation really available. There are, of course, there is pushback when you move people into other types of accommodation, into housing. Not so much the people are creating the problem, but the far right and right-wing politicians are attempting to exacerbate the problem there. So whatever you do, you're going to be wrong. And you have people on the right, like Farage, who will say, well, we will fix it. We will end all of this, knowing that there are many years before the next election and knowing that they will never really be held to account because it will always be somebody else's fault. I think Labour need to sort this out as soon as possible. I don't know what they can do, but they need to sort it out because on the one hand, it's going to fuel the far right, and on the other, it's going to create tension with local councils at a time when you need them to work with you when it comes to housing, social care, and other issues. It's a difficult problem to solve, and I don't know if there is an actual solution to it. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.